a couple of homeowners that you're working with now? What's the...
Well, there's probably about 10 or so. Some of them are going through loan modifications. Some of them are, trying to come up with the money. Some of them are going through bankruptcy. Total, I've saved 2 people so far. But just the feeling of like going to, to their home and them trusting you to help them is what, got me to be like, okay, this person needs my help and wants my help, and you can't beat that feeling. So I had to go to the next person and the next person, the next person. And, it's just like snowballing. So people are calling me, asking, what do I do? I need help. And people that even turned me down, when I went to give them the flyer, they're like, oh no, we have it handled. They're calling me a week before their sales date, like panicking, and those ones are new to me. So I'm getting in that, crop of people, and learning how to deal with them and exactly what I can do to help them. I have one homeowner. My first one, I went with Tim. It was a elderly lady with her son in Paris, and they just taxes and stuff like that, property taxes, they haven't been paying it. They didn't know what to do. They don't have money. The son didn't have money. She was just getting her Social Security and insurance, and it was just a big mess, and it came down to about a week. Me and Tim were trying to help them. I was going back, like a lot of it was them not being there, they're not answering the phone. So I'm like going back like 2 times a week, 3 times a week. And I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? But we helped them through the process to basically to figure out what they needed to do to come up with the money. We helped them get, their funds, like, oh, call this place, because they had like areas to where they could get the money from. They just didn't know like how to get in contact with the people, or, what was their best options. So we helped them, get a better idea of what to do. And, they ended up saving, their property, getting the money. I think it was like a week and a half before the sales date. And they emailed me and was like, hey, I just want to thank you for everything. Like, you really helped us out a lot. And, that boosted me up a lot, and it gave me, more confidence to like, okay, I helped that person and that family, because they were in the home for like 40 years and that's all they knew. And if they weren't going to save their home, they were going to move to like another state and start fresh, and so I was doing everything that I can. And at that time too is when I had lost my job. So like it made me get more of a connection with them, because like, I understand what they were going through, not having the money, trying to figure out where they're going to get the money from. So that like, it really made me feel good, because I didn't have to worry about my problems. I was just worried about helping someone fix theirs, because there's more people in the world. There's people out there, homeowners out there, that need help more than I need the money. So I, went all in, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do everything I can, even if I don't get paid, like I'm gonna do what I can to help you. And they ended up saving it. And another one, this one, he had, the income, he had his job starting up. He just wanted to help with the process, going through the loan modification and all that, and what were his options. And we helped him, getting a loan modification, and he ended up saving his house too. He texted me about like a week and a half ago saying that, he got approved and he's doing payment plans. So that made me feel good, And that one, I didn't even really have a strong connection with him, but, just him reaching out and saying, thank you for helping me, it still made me feel really, really good.
So that feeling of good,
mm-hmm.
Could you put a price on it?
No, you can't. Even now, like I can still feel, the emotions and the feel good that I have from helping those homeowners. Like it's never gonna go away. It's gonna be there, like a part of me, because it was a crucial time in my life to where I was gonna quit. I was gonna give up in the club. I just didn't know what to do, what my options were, and I was like, oh hey, I want to just get out the club. But like there was something in me that was like, all right, like I haven't tried it, I didn't give it my all, so why am I going to give up right now, So just them, helping someone else in their, time of need made my, struggles seem really, really minimal. And it's, you can't put a price on it, and like it's never going to go away. It's just going to grow bigger, and the more homeowners that I help.
And just so you joined at the end of last year?
November 2018, yeah.
November 2018?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was November 2nd.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You're talking like a pro.
Yeah.
And that's like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, not that long.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but a lot of it was the help from, I was bugging Tim a lot, calling Oscar, texting Oscar a lot. and then they introduced me to Eric. Eric was like the first person I'd met when I came, for the introduction, and like it's just crazy how it turns back around, and he's my accountability partner that's helping me, and I literally we talk at least 2-3 times a day. There's probably like one day gap to where we won't talk, just to give homeowners the time. But other than that, it's every other day. But if it wasn't for them or me bugging them and calling them, I wouldn't have the feelings that I have, and the growth that I've had.